I'm sitting in Ranger Station 3 tonight, March 25th, 2025. The first blood appears on camera 4 right by the old oaks. A naked man stands still in the frame, his skin pale as moonlit granite. He stares straight into the lens, not a muscle moving. I sit rigid in the sticky office chair, my finger resting on the transmitter button. Hey, this is Ranger Station 3. Any naturist groups out tonight? Static, no response from Central. I zoom in. The screen flickers, and there I see the cuts, hundreds, tight as a spiderweb, dark blood seeping down his chest. His eyes remind me of Raven Hollow, the one who slipped away. But his face is untouched. His lips move. No sound, but I hear it anyway. Jake. The radio erupts in a screech. I jerk so hard the headset flies off. What the hell is happening? I yell into the mic, but now it's just noise. The screens blink one by one. Camera 1, empty. Camera 2, empty. Camera 3, there he is again, 10 meters closer. Blood runs down to his navel now. Camera 4, empty. Camera 5, he twists his head left, pins me with his gaze. I turn toward the door and hear creaking from the corridor floor. Thump, thump, thump. Slow, measured, like someone who knows I can't escape. I let go of the desk and yank out the pistol. Once I showed it to the guys at work. They laughed at me. You're not patrolling freaking Chicago, Carter. But the laughter died fast when I showed the pictures from that basement. When I told them about the body they searched for in Raven Hollow, never found. When they forced me to turn in my badge. Now in the station, I'm alone. The doorknob turns. I aim with both hands. I'll shoot. Our rules are clear. Report, but never approach. But the rules don't mention shooting. The knob stops. Through the door crack, the stench of rotting leaves and decaying flesh hits me. A voice, wet and cracked, comes through. You've always been ours. We take what's ours. I fire 3 times. Splintered wood. When I dare open the door, the stairs are empty. Just a pile of wet leaves there. And a pattern carved into the wood. The same symbols that covered the dead man in the basement. At dawn, the boss calls. We'll send someone to clean up the leaves. No questions about the bullet holes, no mention of the camera feeds. Just, remember the rules, Carter. I drink vodka from a thermos, burn my hands on the coffee maker. The dreams come before I even fall asleep on the cot. Women with slashed lips sing childhood songs, their voices echoing from the Raven Hollow basement. Children crawl from the earth with those same symbols on their foreheads. And always that voice. You knew. You knew when you shot him. Next night, I'm back at the station. The dog Rex, an old shepherd who smells like death already. He's licking something by the fence. Come here, you old. Blood pools under a heap that looks like rags at first, but rags don't have nails, or teeth with no tongues, or eye sockets where worms already writhe. Rex looks up at me. His eyes are black, no pupils, no light. I step back. He whines, a sound like a broken violin string. The radio on my chest hisses. All stations code black, repeating, code. The voice cuts off with a scream. Not human, not animal, like metal tearing apart. Rex growls at the woods, as if he remembers something from there I've never seen. I catch a shadow, then he's gone in a rustle of twigs. His barks echo in the dark, until they stop dead. I rush inside, the screens light up. Camera 3. Rex hangs in a tree, caught in the rope I used for the clothesline. His belly's torn open, guts gone, but his jaws still move. Click, 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 like he's trying to bite free. Camera 5, movement at the edge. 1 figure, 2, 6 now, all naked, all with cut patterns. Today's date, March 26, 2025. A woman holds something in her hand. I zoom in, drop the walkie-talkie. It's Rex's heart, still beating. She bends her head back, shoves it in her mouth. The image blurs with sudden rain. I puke into the trash can. Somewhere in the woods, a siren wails a warning. My cop instincts, the ones I thought I'd drowned in vodka and rage, kick in. Distress signal from Station 1. I run out. The Jeep starts on the 3rd try. Rain turns the road into a river of mud. My hands shake against the wheel. Rain pounds like cold blood. I swerve onto the gravel path. Station 1's door hangs wide open. Blood pools lead inside. No bodies, no parts. Just a radio beeping on the table. And on the wall, scratched in with someone's nails, my name. The symbols on the wall pulse as if calling for more. Then I hear the footstep behind me. I hold my breath, listen for the slightest sound, but it's quiet, too quiet. I spin around, pistol raised. There I stand, but with my face covered in that damn pattern, eyes black as Rex's. What the hell is this? I roar. I pinch my arm. The pain's sharp, real, but this can't be. The other Jake grins, blood drips from his mouth corners. You already know, they love it when you try to run. He points at my wrist. There's a small cut I hadn't noticed, black fluid drips from it. They're coming soon. I drive back in the Jeep, over deep puddles and smashed branches that weren't there 5 minutes ago. When Station 3 looms in the headlights, I scream in relief. Until I see the figure in the doorway, the boss. He holds up a mirror. Time for the next shift, Jake. I want to shoot, but my hands are black to the elbows. Skin flakes off like ash. The mirror shows the truth. The cuts are already there, beneath the surface, waiting. The radio on the table beeps. A voice I know from my dreams. All stations, code black. Repeating, code black. The Jeep rumbles in the distance. A new guy steps out. Same over-the-top cop mustache I had last month. I want to warn him, but my mouth fills with worms. My last words turn to black sludge, spilling onto the keyboard. He doesn't see me on the cameras, not yet. But he hears the whisper in the radio static. That's how it started for me, how it always starts and ends and starts. When he steps into the station, I see the symbol carved on the doorframe, a warning for the next in line. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.